Big Mama on the live, Jenkins Queen got the heat. Streaming after dark, yo, she's never missing a beat. Stories about big bananas, crazier than you think. Every stream a wild ride, pour another drink. Chat going crazy, fans all in the mix. Big Mama turns it up, never fails with the tricks. Laughter and madness, tales on repeat. Ruler of the YouTube, she keeps that seat. Queen of the street, she's got that crown. Big Mama after dark, never backing down. Every story wilder, every stream a vibe. Tune in if you dare, come on, take the ride. Lit up like Vegas, glitter in her eyes. Jenkins Queen crazy, no need for disguise. Big bananas dropping, jaw hits the floor. Click that subscribe, you know you want more. Living it up, she owns the night. Big Mama's wild streams, everything's right. Storyteller supreme, entertaining the crowd. She's the queen, ain't no doubt allowed. Comments flying, emojis making rounds. Big Mama's tales echo through the towns. From dusk till dawn, the legend proceeds. Queen of the YouTube streets, doing her deeds. Like Vegas, glittering around. Big Mama after dark, never backing down. Every story wilder, every stream a vibe. Tune in if you dare, come on, take the ride. Lit up like Vegas, glittering around. Big Mama after dark, never backing down. Every story wilder, every stream a vibe. Tune in if you dare, come on, take the ride. She's got that crown. Big Mama after dark, never backing down. Every story wilder, every stream a vibe. Tune in if you dare, come on, take the ride.
Hey guys, y'all, I'm just getting off work. Damn, bitches talk shit when you're at work, don't they? They ain't got nothing else to do. They talk shit. Dang. What's that bitches talking shit about? You know what? Golly, y'all. They can catch you at work and you have a busy day, and they talk mad smack about lies. I seen where Dumpling in there running her dick sucker.
Good, Mom?
I'm good, baby. Go on back outside.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened? Is it about me?
Okay, Logan's back outside again. Dumpling, you are the dirtiest little bitch I ever seen in my whole life. You need to get a job, help your husband out, and instead of sucking off your little granny and your husband, help your husband out so he don't sling you around the living room anymore. You are a dirty little bitch. That's what. I'm serious, dude. She's the dirtiest little bitch I ever seen in my life. Seriously. You know what? Chinky said that it's about drama is what. Dumpling, you're the one that brought up, I said, how can you do YouTube without doing drama? I said, maybe we should make up some little catchy, this was just a general conversation we was having. Catchy little phrases. Rapper, is that you? Let me say. Okay, I got to tell you something about chat. Hold on. You got this, don't you, Rapper? You got this, don't you? But yeah, seriously, y'all. Seriously, like what the Juicer, you come up here and let's talk. Let's talk. I'm talking about your girlfriend. They all say that you got a heart on for her. That's what they say. They talk so much shit. Do you want to see the proof of how much shit they talked about you, Juicer, in that laptop? Because I've got the screenshots. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the shit they've been talking about you, Juicer? They all say that you're gay and you have a heart on for Dumpling. That's what they're saying. They all say it. Do you want to see it? Let me see if I've got it on my thing here. Let me see if I can find it. Since Dumpling wants to show screenshots, let's show him, Dumpling. Seriously. You bought her a laptop. She didn't have money to pay you back. She was upset because you started asking her for the money to pay her back. She's like, I ain't got no money. What do I do? Hold on. Where's that at? Let's see here. If we're just going to show screenshots, let's do this. Let's give them something to talk about. Now, listen, okay? She hid the messages, but it's clear what she said in the messages. Let me say hi to everybody first before I talk to old crazy butt. Let me say hi to everybody right quick. I don't care about Juicer. Don't block Juicer, guys. Don't block Juicer. Nobody block anybody at all. You can time them out, but don't block them. Because when you block them, you block their history. So I'm telling my crew, do not block anybody. Just time them out. You can even time them out for a certain period of time. But don't block Juicer right now because I want to talk to this stupid bitch, Wendy. Yeah. Y'all don't talk about doxing people when that bitch Dumpling just doxed Sherry's fucking phone number. Yeah, Cherry might have doxed whatever, a name, but the phone number is a whole different story because Sherry's got to have her phone number. Sherry's got to have her telephone. And now they've doxed her telephone number out to the world. Them stupid bitches has. So there you go. A 68-year-old woman. You're going to talk about her. And Ann is the most ungrateful bitch, man. It doesn't matter what you do for her and Dumpling. They're ungrateful bitches. Seriously, Juicer, seriously, when I show you this in a minute, you're going to see the ungratefulness. And she even says you got a dick for her. She was even laughing about it. About how you got a big penis and you want to give it to her. She said. But let me tell you, hey, Jess Grammy. Daniel Very Sports Highlights. Chris, hey, Chris. Cindy, hey, Cindy. Dude. There's Luna Moon. Bitches catch people at work and then they're going to talk shit about them. Dumpling, maybe try to find a job. Seriously? You know what I was going to do, you all? I was going to help her and say that she worked for me at the Hungry Goats and put her on their resume to try to help her out to find a job. She was too lazy to do that. Hey, The Truth. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Chris. Wise Old Lady. Victoria Burgess. Cindy. Raising Cane. Luna Moon. Okay, I'm going to get working. But anyway, hi, everybody. But yeah, let's talk about that. They had a secret group. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I'm about to pull them up. I just got to say hi to everybody coming in. Let everybody get in here so they can see all the good juice. Yes, Juicer, it's true. It's very true. Thank goodness Miss Ann clings to the people that hate her the most. Hey, Nora Woods, how are you? Soda Pop. No, you're not blocked, Soda Pop. Hey, Juju. Hey, Rapper. Okay, thanks, Rapper. Hey, gals. Shirley. Hey, Mama V. see here. Hold on. I'll just make sure I get everybody in here. You're not blocked, Soda Pop. Blank screen. It's okay. You're not blocked. We got you in here, baby. Baba G! Well, I was going to let her say that she was, she worked there. I was going to put her on my employment. So, because she's never had a job before in her life. And I was going to do that so she could get a job. I was very nice to her. Dumpling can never say that I was ever mean to her and I didn't have her back. I was very nice to Dumpling. I genuinely cared about her. And I genuinely cared about Miss Ann. I did. That's why I was so mean and I went up against so many people. Hey, Fireball, what's up, Bobo? I was genuinely nice to every one of them. Every one of them girls can't say that I was ever mean to them or ever hurt them. Not one of them girls can say I was ever mean to them or I ever tried to hurt them. I spent a whole year going against people that try to tell me who they were. I spent a whole year not listening to people that try to tell me who they were and what they would do to me. The only person I spoke badly of out of the whole crew over there was Brandy. And as you can see from the last live that I had, is I was right. She had an agenda. She was trying to hurt me. There was something up with the chick. I was right. The money grab thing was just half of what problems I had with Brandy. The other half was she had agendas. What did Chocolate said later say? You believe he made up the spot some and still went hard on people you don't even know, believed with no facts, your own doing. You're right, Chocolate. I just thought they were good people. And I thought that they were good people. Juicer, before this Brandy thing, had I ever did anything to hurt you? Tell the truth. Before this Brandy thing, did I ever do anything to hurt you? Did I ever do anything to hurt you? We do learn, Chocolate. No, you tell the truth. Was I ever mean to you? Did I ever say anything ill to you or hurt you? Did I not stand up and protect people and go at people thinking they was hurting you guys? I want you to answer that question. Did I ever hurt you girls in any way? And I'm still not going to talk bad about Turtle Talk because Turtle Talk was nice to me. She was good to me, even though she did what she did with letting people hear our messages and stuff. I'm not going to talk bad about Turtle Talk. Why? Because I appreciate it, because Turtle Talk has been really nice to me and genuine. Now, what, Juicer? Now, you're telling me, you said, yep, you treated me like shit and argued with me and dropped off the call like I was a POS. When did I ever do that? Hey, Dawn Michelle. Hey, baby. When did I ever do that to you, Juicer? Ever. I know she was, Hashy. I know. Okay, be careful. When did I do that, Juicer? On what call, Juicer? I don't ever recall ever doing that to you. never doing that to you. I've always been respectful to you. Hey, Magical Angel. Hey, Chicken Snake. Hey, Sandra. I'm not being mean. I'm not. They've been sitting over there talking crap about me. Sandra, I was at work and people are messaging me and telling me that they're over there talking horrible about me. So is that okay? No, it's not. These bitches, I unblocked them the other day because I was like, you know what? To hell with it. I'm going to block everybody. And they came in my last live and they started shit back up again. How'd the baby get in here? Yes. They came in my last live and they started trouble back up again. I've never was mean to Juicer. She's a liar. She's a liar. I was never one time mean to her. I was never one time mean to Dumpling. I was never one time mean to Chewy. I was never one time mean to Turtle Talk. Great about what, Sandra? Can you tell me? I don't know what you're talking about. Because they came in my chat and started trouble, Brandy and her girlfriend. I was being peaceful. I was talking about Don B and how he did Christine. And Christine is a close friend of mine, a very close friend of mine. Christine is on a caliber beyond Miss Ann. Miss Ann is just a sorry excuse. There, you can have cancer and still be a bitch. And that's what Miss Ann is. And if you're not doing anything for Miss Ann at the time, you're nobody to her. Well, you're nobody to her even if you're doing something for her. She doesn't appreciate nobody or nothing. Dumpling doesn't really like her. We're going to show that too. So there was one call. You said, Juicer. I said, what? And you said, stop. And everyone you would come in interrupted and acted like it was okay. So you all was talking about me in the background, right? Juicer. I never said that to you. I don't recall ever being mean to you. Ever being mean to you. So I get it. I get that I was being talked about. Why did you all just not want me around then? I never was mean to you. I mean, if you all didn't want me around, all you had to do is just say so. That would have been fine. I could have saved myself a lot of heartache and a lot of hurt if I would have just stayed away from you girls. My life has been so much more peaceful without having Dumpling in my life, without having any of you people in my life, like you guys. Miss Ann, it's been so much more peacefuler. There's a difference in having cancer. I'm not picking on Miss Ann because she's got cancer. I'm picking on Miss Ann because Miss Ann is a bitch. She's an unappreciative bitch. She doesn't care about nobody but herself. And she's a bitch. And no, I have not asked anybody ever on here for money. Never have I ever asked anybody on here for money. As a matter of fact, when people offer it to me, I try to talk them out of even giving it to me most of the time. And then they do give me something. If somebody does give me something, I thank them and thank them and thank them and thank them. And I even thank them on here. So yes. I know. I left them alone. I was being good to these women. They came in my live the other night. Brandy and her girlfriend did. Just so happens I unblocked them, and then they coincidentally come in my live. Then they acted like they didn't come in my live. No, that was Brandy and her girlfriend that came in my live. That wasn't trolls, Juicer. Eddie is a creep. I never liked Eddie anyway. He's creepy, and he gets on my nerves. He needs to shut his mouth. I don't even know who he is. I just never really liked him coming up on my panel and stuff. He's a creep. Old Scammy Annie. Bobby G! Yes. Rapper does have an idea. Yes, he does. Yes, they did, Glory P. They did. They came in and did that. Sandra, that's the thing. I was just sitting on my live the other day because Daisy called me up and I was really upset because Don B said that about Christine. As we all get upset when it comes to Christine. Christine is very delicate right now and she's facing the unimaginable. She can barely hold it together. Her only peaceful time, and I mean, at this point in time, is her family and getting on here and sharing love with you guys. Yes, you guys. You all bring her joy and happiness. You all do. You all bring Christine happiness and joy. And for Don B to be over here running his mouth and saying that kind of mean, horrible stuff that he said about Christine was almost, it was so hurtful to see it. It was so hurtful to see a growing man that has an audience of 30,000 people talk about a woman that has got 6 months to live. The doctor said that she had 6 months to live. We think she has more than that, but that's another story. To talk about one of our people. Christine is just not a regular woman that has cancer. Christine is ours. Christine is ours. She ain't dumplings. She ain't Miss Ann's. She's ours. So I hate it when they even run their mouth about her. She's ours. She is ours. And for them to say the mean things that for Don B to say that mean stuff about our Christine, I was upset about it. And then Brandy and her girlfriend Anita came in my chat, interrupting my chat, saying things that I only had spoke to these women about. And I got upset. And I told Lightning McQueen about some of the stuff that Brandy's telling everybody. And I hope Lightning McQueen's in here. Are you in here, Lucas? And that's Brandy's girlfriend. And so, yeah. Because, yeah. I proved all my statements. On the live I had with Diamonds was up here. I showed all my receipts. And then Debbie showed us a receipt where Brandy had it out for me. What did you say, Juicer? Hold on. Juicer, you're a stupid bitch. Oh, but whined and cried when someone talked to one of the girls over on Matthews, like that chicken snake. Chicken snake. I don't know what you're talking about, Juicer. Juicer, you're stupid. I'm about to show Juicer. I'm about to show the conversation, but I'm gonna talk a little bit first, and then I'll show it. In what business was it that Dumpling showed a conversation between Sherry and H. Davis? Something H. Davis could have went to Sherry and talked to her about because they're really close. Well, so I thought they was very close. I don't know what there is going on with that. That was not appropriate. Yeah, you can still do that, Juicer. Yeah, please do. Please do, bitch. Please do. I was never nothing but nice to you. Please go and play in the highway. We got a live to conduct. I don't like Don B before, now, even last. Christine did not deserve what he said. God will deal with him. Sounds like Juicer just wants cause drama. That's all Juicer wants. Juicer's the one that's been keeping this drama all fired up anyway. That's all she ever did anyway in the first place is cause drama. That's what she did in the first place. Yes. If I ever saw Don B in person, I would end up going to jail. Listen, if I ever see Don B in person, I'm going to exercise my right to speech, and I'm going to speak the truth. And I'm in Jefferson City a lot. Yeah. Rapper, don't block her, Rapper. Just time her out. I got to be able to keep her conversations so she can't lie out of it. There are some of this platform that wouldn't survive one day without drama. I know it, Peace Pugs. I know. I'm so sick of her. Please get her. Had Sherry almost in tears. You know, Sherry's over there and Sherry's just trying to make peace with them. But you know what? There's no peace and it's going to be nothing but Sherry don't want nobody hating her. Sherry wants everybody to love her. And I don't tell Sherry where she cannot go, but you know, it's up to Sherry who she talks to. She's a big girl. I was just saying that Rapper has class than a juicer. You're right, Don Michelle. Save me a spot, Bob. Bobby G's lining up spots. Call Sherry over here. She's being attacked. Sherry will come over here when she gets a chance. Sherry, Christine loves Sherry. See, there's the difference. I know, Nani, I know. But Christine, loves Sherry. That's her person. And they don't know anything of what's going on. Them bitches are just over there running their mouths. Hey, Ange. You can't tell Sherry anything. Y'all go over and tell Sherry to come over here. But they'll stop you in your tracks. Go tell Sherry and come over. Yeah, Christine is going through enough. We don't want Christine knowing about all this drama. No. She knows about the Don B thing, and it broke her heart. She was pretty upset over it. She cried a lot, you all. She did. So we definitely don't want Christine knowing about this drama, guys. Yeah, she don't need to know about it. All we need to do with Christine is just give her love, give her compassion. We continue loving her. We're not even going to focus around any of that other stuff. No. Christine gets a lot of her strength from people that love her from here. And we're not even going to put the negativity out there anymore with that Don B shit. He, like I said, I will exercise my right to speech if I ever see him out in Jeff City. I will. Hey, Denise. How are you, baby? Nothing but love for Christine. Y'all put some hearts in here for Christine. Put some pink hearts in here for Christine. Load it down, because that's all we've got is love for Christine. And she loves her Aunt Sherry. She's always loved her Aunt Sherry. Pink hearts for Sherry, y'all. I mean, for Christine, not Sherry. Oh. We love Christine. And nothing but good. Nothing but good. The thing is, yes, this is not. Hi, Fonda. Hey, Laura Jean. We love Miss Christine. Hey, Lisa. There's nothing but love for Christine, you all. Nothing. She don't need to see any negativity at all right now. She don't need to get into drama. She don't need any negativity. She cried her eyes out over the Don B stuff. And Daisy even called me up and was like, it's fit to be tied over it all. So, yes, we are just loving Christine. No negativity. None of that. They need to keep Christine's name out of their mouth. Period. Out of their mouth. And I'm not going to lie. They need to keep Christine's name out of their mouth. Look at all this. Look at all the beautiful hearts and stuff. People love Christine. She's ours. She's ours. Well, they need to stop, rapper, because they ain't got no right to talk about her. She don't know who they are, barely. They're not even part of her business. She don't even need to know anything about them. They need to stop, and they need to leave Auntie Sherry alone, because Christine has been on the phone with Auntie Sherry, and Christine loves Auntie Sherry a lot. Yes. Look at all the pink hearts for Christine, because we love her, and she's ours. She's just not anybody on the streets. She's ours. She has a lot of people that love her. A lot of people. Yes. She has a lot of people that love her. But anyway, as far as Juicer and Dumpling and all them, they started this back up. They didn't have anywhere to talk about anything, trying to get content up, something. Dumpling used to think, well, what can we go live about? People don't want to hear. She said, they don't want to hear us talk about these missing kids, just any missing kid. This is the kind of stuff she would say. She'd say, they just want drama. She's talking about me? Me? Yeah, right, Dumpling. You are a hypocrite. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me better? Logan, did you come in here? Hold on, make sure Logan's home. Yeah. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. No. No. Christine is part of our community. Christine is our community. Christine started out with me, Christine, Curvy, Sherry, Top Dog. She started out with us. Yes, Christine is our community. Yes. I'm talking about panel people, as far as panel people. There's a lot of people that's in here, like Unapproachable Light, Hash Brown, like a bunch of other people that started out too with us. But I'm just saying, in general, that's just panel people. But yes, she is. Yes, absolutely, Soda Pop. She is. Yes. She's a beautiful person. Biscuit, I didn't do anything to them. They came in. I was actually trying to be nice because Juicer came in my live when I was taking Logan to the doctor the other day. And I was trying to be nice. And they found out that I unblocked them. And they came in my live the other night, Brandy and her girlfriend. And they started trouble up, and then they acted like they didn't. And like, oh, there was a troll. No, that was Brandy and her girlfriend. Yes. They are only fooling the fools. I know, Cindy. They're just jerks. They're jerks. I'm not saying you love. I'm saying them starting today. Starting today with Auntie. I know. Well, that Dumpling was over running her mouth about me. Jinky said it. Jinky just wants money. Dumpling, you made more money on YouTube last year than I did. Dumpling made over $5,000 from YouTube last year. You know how much I made from YouTube last year? $3,000. Dumpling made over $5,000 on YouTube last year. I made $3,000. Who's getting the money off of YouTube, Dumpling? You are. And keep it up, and I'll tell PJ what you said about her. Talking about PJ all the time. Yes, you are. Hey, Kanita. Jinkies, they all was talking about you and Daisy. I know it. I know it, Gail. I know it. I know they were. Tell us what she said about PJ. More like it. Let me go and get the Hash Brown. Do you got that messages anymore? I have to go and get it, y'all. They were upset because they said that that Dolly and PJ only liked Laura Financial because she spent all the money over there and it wasn't fair and all this. And they was talking about how Dolly and that Sierra chick hooked up and how Dumpling liked Sierra, but PJ got mad because she talked to Sierra and but then she didn't like Sierra no more. She thought Sierra was this nasty chick. And I mean, she was so up and down. Every day it was something new with her in her lies and her manipulation. Oh, woe is me. My husband's throwing me out of the house because my whole bedroom has got 10 cats in it. 10 fucking cats in her bedroom, you all. She keeps the cats in her. She keeps half of them cats in her master bathroom all day long and all night long. Them cats need to be outside. You don't do that to a cat. Seriously. Them cats need to be outside, Dumpling. Her husband can't even go and lay down in his bed because there's 10 cats in their master bedroom and bathroom. Not to mention other animals all over the place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'll be out on my own. Well, get a fucking job. Grow the fuck up. Get a job. Stop whining. Oh, God, got no do. Get a job. Really. Get a damn job, chick. Haha. Yes, 10 cats. She's got a bunch of, she's got all of her boy cats in her master bathroom, I believe. So they don't fight. That's not okay. I have a job, Juicer. How can you say get for me to get a job? I've worked all day. Juicer, how could you say for me to get a job? I don't live off no man. I don't live off no man. I don't live off a man. I take care of my child by myself. I don't ask no other man to take care of my kid. I own my own home. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Bitch. I do. How many days a week? Juicer, you have no idea how many days a week it takes to work a restaurant by yourself, a full-time job. You have no idea. Maybe that's the thing. You have no idea. Sherry, you should have been over there, but you do what you want to do. But when they be mean to you, you can't let them be mean to you. You don't deserve Ann's mistreatment like that. Only thing you ever did, her man has been sleeping on the couch since we known Dumpling. I know, right, Markella? He has been. No, Dumpling's supposed to be making a room in the garage now because she sits up all night long and plays on YouTube. But yeah. I mean, people want to talk shit. Shit gets talked. I'm not talking about Chewy. I'm leaving Chewy out of it. I'm not talking about Chewy. Chewy is not in the midst of this. I'm talking about Brandy because she come in my chat the other day, starting trouble when the trouble had been died down. She did not want to see that trouble died down. She did not. She was scared that me and Chewy would make amends, which is never going to happen. Even though I'm not going to talk about Chewy today, me and Chewy's not going to ever make amends. Chewy's done burnt the bridge. But I'm not going to be mean to her but anymore unless she's mean to me now. But as far as listen, 70, 80 hours a week is an understatement. Understatement. That's why I was not in them lives that much. What they had going on, them lives they had going on. I wasn't in them lives that much because I worked. And then when I did go in them lives, I said a few things and I fell asleep. But apparently they was talking about me. So I'm glad that I'm out of them lives, them little group calls. I'm glad I'm out of them because now I really seen what they really felt about Jinkies. And all this time I did nothing to these ladies. All this time I did nothing to them. I was always gracious. I was always kind to them. I was loving to them. I don't have a gob of money to give people. But I was always gracious and I always was nice to these ladies. I never talked bad about them. Even when they was blasting Miss Ann or about Juicer, I kind of just laid back and I let them talk about her and stuff. I really didn't say much. Even when they was doing that shit. So I was like, people left me because of these women because they didn't like these women. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to be mean. Okay, wait a minute. Just come back with it. Really, I was an assistant manager of a huge restaurant and a short order restaurant. So I do know what it's like to work in a restaurant. Do you know what it's like to own a restaurant, sir? You have to work and own and run the restaurant. You don't get the option of just working there. You have to run it. Okay? You have no idea what you're talking about, period. Nothing. You are so full of shit you stink. Along with your precious Dumpy Sue. Oh my gosh. And I am just like, whoa. I was like, here I am at work. They knew I was at work. That's why they did this little fired this live up. Because they knew if they fired a live up and they talked shit about me while I was at work, wasn't at work and I was at home, they knew I'd go live on their ass because they said it. They knew it. They knew it. No, there's nothing. Like here in a minute, I'm also juggling a kid. I'm juggling my son. I should be in there with him, spending time with him right now because I've been at work all day. Road Knox, I didn't want to be a part of it, and they kept calling me. She kept calling me. You got to help me. You got to help me. I've called the police. I called the police. You got to help me. She called me while she was on the phone with the police. And I told her I do not want to be a part of it. And she kept telling me, you got to tell him, you got to tell him. And at the time, me and Matthew wasn't on the best terms. We still ain't on the best terms. We'll never be on the best terms. Me and Matthew won't. I don't plan on fighting with Matthew right now because I could care less. But yeah, I thought she was a victim. I thought that she was the victim, y'all. I thought that I didn't believe everything. Now I was upset over the Matt Sales thing. Me and Matt Sales had beef because I seen Matt Sales talking about me. They think it's okay to talk about it. That's right, Diamonds. What do they think it's okay to do that? They ain't got no idea who she is. They need to back the hell up. It's called, give them something to talk. I should have been the name of the live tonight, believe. Hey, Lorraine. But that dumpling, Doc Sherry's a phone number tonight. Don't worry, Miss Ann. I'll make sure Sherry gives you a good old-fashioned privacy on that one. Because that was uncalled for. I don't even give Sherry's phone number out. No, they don't get to speak her name. None of them do. And there's a difference between Ann and oh, good grief. Let's do it in our terms of dumplings. Oh, good grief, Jenkins. You hear me talking about your life, your son, your house, ex-husband. Have fun. Bless your heart. I hope you find some peace in your head. Bitch, you've been talking about me all damn day long. I didn't say not one damn thing about you. And you ran your mouth on me, bitch. I seen you over there. Don't come in here acting like you're innocent. Nobody blocked the bitch. Nobody blocked the bitch. You was over there talking shit about me. Was you not? Was you not calling me a grifter? I don't ask people for nothing. Nothing. People give to me out of the kindness of their heart, just like they do you. Hey, Lucky Charms. You are a whiny ass bitch. You want to talk about, you put out private messages that Biscuit and Hash Brown said. You put out private messages to hurt Biscuit and Hash Brown for no reason. None. None at all. You did it on purpose. Not your personal. No, you didn't put out shit, Dumpling. Direct lies. You and your little juicer. Yeah. You didn't put out the shit. Yeah. Saying that I'm scamming and I don't work and all this shit. Yeah, right, bitches. I don't scam nobody. I don't ask nobody for money. If people want to give me money on here and do things for me, they are more than welcome to do it because this is my channel and that's just what this is. They can do it if they want. She's in here right now, Debbie. And you all trying to protect Brandy? What made Brandy have the right to go behind and try to hurt me and my crew? You all was part of my crew at the time, or was you? Was y'all plotting against me? If someone lies, let's see. If someone lies, I'm for sure going to show proof that they lied. Words, I'm showing them whether you hate it or not. Exactly. So you're going to deny I'm talking about Juicer in the laptop? Because I'm about to show proof. I'm about to show proof of everything. So you're going to lie about it? but conversation showing that someone is lying on me. I'll do it all day with no shame. So okay, them conversations had nothing to do with you between Biscuit Head and a hash brown. You just did that to be a spiteful little bitch. Is all you did it for. To be a spiteful little bitch. You know, being pretty is going to only get you going for so long. You know, age starts creeping up on you soon, and you ain't going to be all that pretty anymore. And you're not going to get away with these little shenanigans like you are. So you need to stop being a little dumpy bitch. I mean, I didn't do nothing to you. I seen more conversations. What you didn't realize is I went back. We went back. We looked at all the conversations. There was a point in time. Hey, Carl. I know, Carl. I know. There was there. You don't know, but I went back on these conversations, and when I wasn't in the chat, I was able to see it. And I seen even before this bubble stuff happened. Well, it was when it first went down. You was running your fucking mouth about me, you stupid bitch, and kissing my ass in the long run. Do you want to see that? You fucking sorry ass cunt face whore. I feel like Jamie now. Do you want to see that? Would you like to see that? Yeah, but you don't want nobody to see that. You was a backstabbing, two-faced, cunt-faced whore. How do you like that, Juicer? I just called your bitch a whore. Yes, she does. Listen, I made the mistake of unblocking these bitches, and they came into my live the other night. These bitches did, and they start that Brandy and her girlfriend Anita that she's sleeping around on Lucas Lightning McQueen, and Don and Brandy and that Anita came in my live the other day stirring up shit. I was trying to be nice to these stupid bitches. I was trying to freaking be nice. I was trying to be nice. Well, we can show receipts. Y'all want to see some receipts? Let's show receipts. Now, keep in mind, Dumpy went in and deleted a lot of stuff, but you can still see some of the stuff on this, okay? So hold on. Give me just a minute, y'all. I've been working all day long. See, she deleted a lot of these messages. Okay, hold on. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, I showed these to Shirley. So Dumpy didn't get a right hand on me on that one. What about this, Dumpy? This right here. Y'all talking shit. Juicer Wendy up here saying, I'm about to say something. Okay. And I don't know who that was that said that. I don't know who said that. Chewy said that's, somebody said, F menopause makes us nuts. Shake my head. I think that was Hash Brown had said that. And Chewy said, that's more than fucking menopause. That's my BFF right there, you all. That's my BFF right there. Let me see. There's more here. I have to scan these. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. I sent these all to Shirley. Hold on. That's between Debbie Nelson. Hold on, guys. I can't let you see some of the stuff because it's my personal stuff. That's why I'm. Oh, let's see right here. This is where Dumpling was looking at Matthew right here, guys. She act like she wasn't looking at Matthew. Hold on. This is where she was looking at Matthew's info. You gonna lie about it, Dumpling? She says, is this Matthew? And I better not put this. I'm not gonna put his information up here. No, I'm not putting his information up here. She said, is this Matthew? And I was like, and she looked up some information here, which I don't care. He put my information up. And I said, yes, it looks like him. She was looking up his information here. And let's see. That was when Chewy and Brandy was talking. Hold on. I got to go back and get these. This is the ones that she sent Lonnie. Hold on. I can't let y'all see some of the stuff because it's my personal information on here. Hey, send them to me if you don't care, Hashy. I can't keep up with it all where I just got off work and everything. No, you're not, Juicer. Juicer's a big troublemaker. I got to get rid of that bitch. Things means you're a liar. Yeah, she deleted a lot, y'all. She didn't want people to see her shit. I don't think that they ever paid her back. You can go back in the groups through archives. I know, but it's not easy to do and run the live too at the same time because I've got to keep on the live and I can't keep going back. If somebody could send that to me. No, I don't want Sayla up here. I love Sayla, but no. It's after you tried once again to turn against Bubbles. You're a liar. You didn't see what Bubbles did to me? I was just trying to talk to friends about how I felt the bitch was suspicious. I never did one thing to you or any of them chicks over there. I was always gracious and nice and treated you all like you all were my friends. You turned on me, you stupid cunt. You turned on me. You all did. Every one of you. Every one of you all did. I have to, will you send that? Hold on a minute.
Sherry.
Let me tell you something, Dumpling. You had no right putting your fucking nose in between how I felt about Brandy and how I didn't. I left the group because how you all was treating me, how Chewy had called me up and confronted me about Brandy. I left the group because of that. I was hurt at you guys. How Chewy lied to my face and told me that Brandy didn't ask Aunt Sherry for money. And she did. But then she come back and she told me she did. I left the group because I was hurt. You left the group and they added you back. Right?
What the Ronald is going on in here? Chickies. What the Ronald is going on in here?
Nobody should block anybody. None of my mods should be blocking anybody. Only time them out.
I'm not in anybody's group. That's the worst thing you do is just group up.
Just time them out.
Like my
I'm
dad
having a hard
said
time keeping up with the chat.
Like my dad said in 6th grade.
I love
he
you,
said
Carl.
That we were just a gang
Some
of girls.
is a POS. Tell PJ
We were
about
girls,
sending
but we were a
dirty
gang.
text. Ooh.
Seriously.
Well, that's good that you're paying her back. No.
Hey, Diamonds.
Owe it to no one except the ones in the situation. You owed me as a friend a chance to hear my side of the story. Who is that?
Dumpling, you're
like,
so young. You're so
you
young that
you owed
it's
me as a
It's
friend,
hard
Dumpling.
to relate to you.
A friend. To
You're
be
not-
a friend to me. You didn't you bitches went against me and had a fucking mob squad after me. That's what you bitches did. You had a mob squad after me. That's
underneath us, Chicky.
I had never hurt you girls, never did anything to you. The only one I was concerned about was Sherry, let me talk, okay? I love you, but let me talk.
Ring my bell.
The only one I talked about was Brandy because I was suspicious.
Whatever I have to do to interrupt
the
this?
Only thing
I want to know who I'm on top of here, Chickies. This is the threesome.
Yeah, I don't need Sherry on top of me. That's not really a fun place to be on the bottom. But hey, I don't want to be up here very long. I just want to come up and say one thing.
Okay.
Joseph, if your bitch is pregnant, get a DNA test. I wouldn't trust that bitch at all.
She ain't pregnant.
I'm just saying. Rumor on the streets. Rumor on the streets is.
I will at my time. I ain't got time to do it right now. I'll put it out in a post or something.
DNA test, Joseph. If it's true.
That's what they call me. Coming.
All right, bye.
What are you talking about?
Chicken steak.
She can't get pregnant. She's fixed. But anyway.
What do you mean she's sick?
That's what I don't understand.
In what way is she sick?
You stir up stuff, Dumpling, and then you act like you're the victim. Tell me what I did to you to make you do me the way you did.
Is she physically sick?
What did I do to Dumpling? What did I do to Carson Brooks?
The common denominator. Yeah.
What did I ain't got time to show messages right now. I've got a big chat. What did I do to Carson Brooks? I'll show the messages later. I've got to wait till they get sent to me. What did I do? Hey, Candace. What did I do to Carson Brooks to make her turn on me so brutally? What did I do to you? What did I do to you to make you do me the way you did me? Be nice to you? Oh, Lord. What did I do? I got to see your face, Diamonds. I don't know if that's you or not.
You record everything. Go back and look at your
What did I do to you? Did I do to you to make you hurt?
I'm glad I'm not in your
to make
recording
you
studio.
Be so horrible.
I've never been in your recording studio.
What did I do to Dumpling? What did I do to Chewy? What did I do to any of you all?
Well, let me think about that, G. You did plenty.
What did I do to any of you all for you all to turn on me and treat me like you did?
Well, let
Honey,
me
you
name
all been pulling real life into this.
I can name a few things.
Miss Chewy docs my name and everything.
Ha 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 ha! You doxed
Yes,
your own
over on
name.
her life that she
You
had.
doxed
Yes,
your own name when
you
you
all
didn't
did a
tell us about
lot of stuff. What
We
did
all
I
know what your
do to
name
you
is.
all for you all to hurt me like you did to me? I stir up here. I literally said Bubbles did nothing wrong to you. Did you not see what Bubbles had planned on doing? Did you not see it? Because that's what I'm wondering if you've seen that or not. Because she had plans on it. Did you not see that?
May I reiterate something that's
Don't
really
get in private
suspicious?
conversations, Dumpling.
May I say something that's really
On what you're
suspicious?
saying, be prepared to have. There was none of her business.
May I say something, please, Jinkies? Please.
What do you want, Sherry? Say it. I'm fit to be tied right now.
All right. Brandy sent me that picture. And Sissy, I don't know how I do it. I probably already said this. But Sissy, she was sitting neat, so I sent her $200 for the picture. Plus, she wrote a big long poem in the back directly and, words directly to Cass. And, it took me over a year to give it to him. And I wanted to make sure he was fit to receive it. You know what I mean? When your mom dies.
Well, come back up.
And,
I didn't know it was you because you didn't show your face, Diamonds.
well, wait a minute. Wait just a minute here. I'm not finished. I'll be finished in a second.
You don't have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then she sends me this message about a friend of hers that needs groceries and things like that. And I'm like, well,
That's a lie. You're lying. Do we need to go back and look at this, Dumpling?
I paid Brandy $200.
Do we need to go back and look at this again? Because
I paid Brandy
no, Brandy and her
$200.
girlfriend came in my chat running their mouth and juicing.
And then she contacted
I never said one thing about them until they did that.
Okay.
I never brought this to YouTube. They forced the YouTube out of me. You did too. So, yeah.
If she has a disability, somebody needs to announce it.
The next day you went live and you told everything they were right about me.
I suspect she has.
No, ma'am.
I suspect she
the
has.
The only reason why I did that is because
I suspect she has.
Juicer came in running her mouth, and then you
say words,
and then Brandy and them come in running their mouth, and then I got word y'all was talking shit about me. Yes, ma'am. You all turned that live I did about not working into a Brandy wine fest. I made it look like I was talking bad about Brandy. And I didn't know nothing about Brandy and if she's got disabilities. I could care less about Brandy.
I didn't know she
You all was already talking shit about me. Sharon Lee popped in and heard you all when you added Brandy back to that crew. You can come up, Diamonds, if you want. I didn't know it was you because I can't see your face.
Sharon Lee is a true person. She'll
hey,
tell you exactly she'll tell you exactly what she thinks.
And yes, you all was talking some shit about my life.
But she'll tell you.
Do you want to go back on lives and listen? I don't got time to do that shit. All I know is you all waited till I was at work today and you was running your little mouth over there after I've not really did anything to you, Dumpling. I said that about Brandy and her girlfriend the other day because Anita and Brandy came in my chat and attacked me.
I saw that.
No, it wasn't none of your business. Brandy, but you all made it a point to make it your business.
Brandy,
exactly.
I have a question.
You all made it a point to make it your business.
Directed to you. Brandy, I have a question directed to you. Just one question.
Yeah, let's let Brandy explain this one.
Why did you receive my check at that same address, but you did not receive 2 thank you notes.
Exactly.
That's what I want to know. That's my biggest question. And my nephews, he was like, well, that's awfully strange. I said,
Well,
yeah, it is. He's like, should I write a third one? I'm like, no. If she
again,
didn't
James,
get the
you have
first one or the
that
second
wrong.
one,
Nothing bad
then
was
she's
being
not going
said
to get the
about you
third
until
one.
Dumpling.
If
I
I want
have
to drink, if I want
you
to drink,
talking shit
I'll
about
drink.
me about a month prior to
If I want
this,
to drink, I'll
saying you
drink.
wasn't
So
going to come back,
anybody
didn't
says
want me back
anything
in the
about
chats
that,
again.
shut the
I
hell
will show
up.
that. Do
You're
you want
not
to see
me.
that? Remember when Brandy blocked Curvy and I was really upset over it and you made it out to be like it was something about you, Dumpling? And then you rage quit and you got off the live, you got off the thing and you rage quit and said, I'm not coming back in if Jinky's ass coming back in there no more. Blah, blah, blah. Brandy was protecting me, blah,
Over
blah, blah.
curvy.
When
Over
the whole
curvy.
when the
Over
whole
curvy.
time, the truth was I wasn't in there either because I got hurt and I left too. So I wasn't in there when you came back in running your mouth, when they added you back in and you was running your mouth about me. You gonna
Brooke,
say you didn't?
how old are you and how old is Jinky? You said, how
You
old
gonna
am
say
I?
how you didn't?
I mean, really, you didn't walk up the ladder a little bit, try to see it from a
Then
different
why on
perspective.
earth did you all do what you did to me? Why
She
on
said
earth did you do what you did to me?
she's asking you, what did you do to her? She's not asking that you've done anything to
I
her.
want to know why you all turned on me and did a witch
What?
hunt on me
That
of a
doesn't even make any
Brandy when I
sense.
was supposed to be your friend too.
Oh, Lord. Help me. Oh, Lord.
I'm not elderly, Easy Rider.
Won't you
There's a
buy me
difference. I'm not elderly. The Dumpling's not
a
elderly.
Mercedes Benz?
To go live
My
about.
friends all drive Porsches. I'm a spectamus. I've worked hard all my lifetime.
Fake
No
wife,
help
fake mother,
from
fake
my
twins, fake
friends.
outfit. Oh
Oh
gosh, honey.
Lord, won't you
No, I'm
buy
not.
me
I don't think she's a.
a
I think she's a good mother. I'm not gonna
Mercedes
say anything about her
Benz?
motherhood, anything like that, because
Look,
she's a good mom. She's
Jinkies
got
can
good kids.
Jinkies
I ain't
can
speaking
tick
on
me
her
off
kids.
at any time. No, that's not a
I'm
demonstration.
just mad at her because she's made a point to make it a point to talk and do a witch hunt on me. They made a witch hunt on me.
Oh Lord, won't you buy
You didn't
me
have to react to it. You were
a
supposed to be my friend. You girls were. You do something and cause a reaction, you should be surprised
song
when the
like
reaction happens.
this?
If I was upset, of course, I'd say something like,
I've worked hard.
you all are still taking up for Brandy, and Brandy's still sitting back causing trouble like she's been doing.
Lord,
You're still
won't
taking up for
you buy
Brandy.
me a Mercedes Benz? Yeah.
You're still doing it.
Hey, Jinky.
What was your reason that you took Brandy's side over mine?
Jinky, I will show you something.
What was your, what is that, an owl?
Yeah, you know who sent this to me?
What was it? What was you guys' reason that you took Brandy's side over mine?
I don't think I ever did.
I know, Diamonds. I know. I just want to know what their reasons was why they did a witch hunt on me and they called me friend.
Oh no, I'm trying to find that big old Uncle Curls.
No, you was not. That's a lie, Dumpling. That's a lie. You did not want to be there for both of
I
us.
have to
That's a
fix my
lie.
hair.
We wanted to be there for both of you. We were not trying to turn on you. We all wanted to stay out of it. Bringing it to us on calls again. No, I didn't bring nothing to you. Nothing at all to you. The only reason why is because we was discussing about.
Go do something.
We was discussing about
Go do something.
why they blocked Curvy, and I told you all that I didn't like that Brandy blocked Curvy because
While
Brandy
you're
knew what
able
she
to
was
do it,
doing.
you better go
Brandy
do
didn't
it.
even go in my live that night.
While you're able
She
to
was
do
talking
it.
on the phone to Chewy. Chewy set it up to fight with Curvy when she said what she said to her, and Brandy said, I'm gonna block her. Brandy knew what blocking her would have been. Brandy knew who Curvy was and why I didn't want Curvy blocked.
Well,
Brandy
of course.
knew it. Brandy did it.
Of
Brandy
course.
admitted to knowing it to me.
Well, of course.
Yes, ma'am. Brandy knew
Well,
it and
if
she
you want to
admitted it.
stay, look,
Hey,
if you
Katina,
want,
Trina.
let me tell you something, Brooks. If you want to stay in a neutral position, you wouldn't make
A
all
lot of
these damn
people
comments.
airways talk about my
You wouldn't
garage.
make all these comments if you were.
Well, you were sure talking about me, saying I scammed old people and stuff, saying I was trying to take people's money. Y'all was trying to get the Sherry to say I was taking Miss Ann money because Sherry didn't want to give Miss Ann money. Miss
Yeah.
Ann's over there trying to say that Sherry said that I was bumming her, and I never, ever,
Yeah.
ever bummed Sherry.
She said.
Has Sherry gave me money before? Yeah.
Cheeky's
Sherry's gave
asked
a
you for
lot
money.
of people money.
Cheeky's asked you
And
for
will I
money.
ever disrespect
I
Sherry?
said no.
No.
Cheeky's never asked me for any
Even if
money.
Sherry never gave me another dime
I
again.
offered it.
And I've
And
asked Sherry, please don't give me any more money.
You don't take.
She just
you
tells
don't
me to
take-
shut the hell up.
Yeah, I told her you don't take my blessing away from me, you dumbass. She didn't ask for the money. This is Christine's house, Gabby. He watches.
When you brought up Bubbles on a call, that brought us all into what saying? Listen, no, it does not. Because I talked to my friends about another friend that I'm concerned with.
I'll take
I
your
talked
main
to my
tune.
friends
Lola,
that
you're in
I
charge.
was concerned
You're in
with
charge.
her shenanigans, and I had every right, because did you
You're
not
in
see the
charge,
message
Lola.
that she sent Debbie Nelson? Yes, I had every right, because she was saying little mean and doing little shenanigans, and she's still doing them. She's still playing you all like a fine-tuned fiddle, and y'all think the bitch is innocent, but she's not. She's not. She's using Lightning McQueen and saying Lightning McQueen beats her up and stuff.
Hey, baby. I love you too. I love you. You want to sing?
Okay, rapper.
Row,
Aunt Sherry, I'm trying to talk this out. Jinky's not trying to argue. I just want to know, Dumpling, why did you all hurt me like you did? I did nothing to any of you all. Nothing to any of you all. Only thing I did was I expressed my concern about Brandy. And I have concerns still about Brandy. I expressed my concerns about Brandy.
It's about Christine, little owl.
Did Christine get you that owl?
Yeah, she got me this owl.
Aw. She said
Lola,
she
you
stuff,
got
don't she?
lipstick on your white hair.
Another thing is too, I heard y'all talking about how Miss Christine didn't love Auntie Sherry. Christine loves Auntie Sherry. Christine talks to Auntie Sherry a lot. She sends her stuff, vice versa. They love each other. So don't you ever make Auntie Sherry think that Christine don't love her, because she knows better. You don't know nothing.
Ever since I've known Christine, she called me her spirit animal. And yes, she answers the phone.
Jinky, you're hurt from feeling like we just turned on you and picked sides, and it's clouding the reality of how this happened. I understand why you feel hurt. The reason why this happened, Dumpling, is because I put trust and love and energy in people I thought would always hear my word and hear my side and not take and do a witch hunt on me. I was done a witch hunt on. And that is the whole truth.
That's not my job.
No, that's not me. Woe is me in it, because I never did nothing to any of you all. I always was sweet. I didn't have money to give up, because I don't have money to give up right now.
8:30.
But honestly, I did nothing to none of you all to make you all do me the way you did me. I did nothing to the way you all called me crazy and talked about me behind my back. I did nothing to hurt you at that point. At that point, I had never said anything about you or hurt you all. I did Brandy because I was suspicious about Brandy. Still am. That's you all's game. You can like her
Well,
if you want to.
I just told you why I had suspicions.
You did
She
earlier. You
she
try to
got
say
the
that
check.
I was
All
bumming
right,
Auntie
she got
Sharon for
the
money
check.
on
She
Miss
got the
Ann's life.
check,
You
but she
did.
didn't get the 2 thank you notes. And my nephew's like, "Do I need to
I
do a
heard
third one?"
you. You tried to say that I was bumming money from Auntie Sherry on Ann's live, and Ann tried to say it. And I've never asked Sherry for money, and she's told you all that.
No, she has never asked me for anything ever, ever. If I sent her anything, it was a gift. If I sent her $100, it was a gift. I don't expect that to be repaid.
I left the group
That's what a real
because
gift is.
Miss Chewy called me and confronted me. Then she lied to me. When I asked her if Brandy ever asked Sherry for money, she said no. But then Sherry told me that she did again. I reconfirmed the next day to make sure that was correct. And Sherry can do what she wants with her money. I don't care. I just don't want people,
I'm all
you
out
know,
of money
hound
right
dogging her
now.
and stuff like that. Because
I've
that's
given
not okay.
and
I'll talk
given
half about it.
Change my name to Mother Teresa
And
Sherry.
Chewy confronted me because
I'm
Sherry
not
was
doing this
wondering
anymore.
why her
Not
check
doing this
made it to
anymore.
Brandy,
I'm not
but
doing this
her
anymore.
thank you
No,
cards
no, no,
did
no,
not.
no, 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 no.
So she
You
called
don't like
Brandy
me
up.
for who I
She
am
said to
and not
Brandy,
what I can give you.
she called Brandy up and said to Brandy, asked Brandy some questions. Brandy got Chewy in the middle of it. Brandy rage quit the groups, which I'll never do another group again. Brandy rage quit the group, just like I did.
I wasn't in that group.
Chewy went on hot pursuit on Brandy's tail, and they talked about it. And Chewy confronted me and said, well, Auntie Sherry went over there and said this and that to Brandy and asked her about her job and asked her why she lived in a camper. And
yes.
And I'm like, okay.
Because I heard it from you, Brooks.
I'm like, okay.
You're a big mouth. You're a big mouth.
And then when I asked Chewy about it, Chewy told me the truth the second time about her asking Sherry for money. And then when I told her how I felt about that, you was on there, Juicer was on there, Miss Ann was on there, and Chewy was on there, and Chewy didn't want to talk about it. She got off the thing saying she didn't want to talk to me no more about it, which hurt my feelings because she had already hurt my feelings. And then you dropped down with your little eye rolls.
Don't start with
and
me. I will tear
I was
you
like,
up
you know what? Fuck
heard.
this. I'm gone. I'm out of these things.
Never in your
And I left it.
I've heard
well, then I get a message from Shirley saying, talk out of my group that I right after she put the knife in my back. Exactly. Then I get
yeah. Isn't that an interesting question? Diamonds. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to go to your merch store,
one but a
by
few,
the way.
and everyone that's upset goes.
I thought about that today.
And does their own
But then I lost that
views
thought.
isn't worth their name calling. Well, I guess, Chilly. I wasn't live first. I was at work and I was getting
Would you flash
talked
that
about
back?
the dog
Would you
on another
flash
channel.
That back? Would you flash that back? Even I don't like him standing on that wall like a damn eagle. But would you flash that back so I can read what he said? Because
that was Chilly.
That's, where he's standing scares me. I've told him every time I say it. I think that's why he does it, just to irritate me.
I don't know.
Chibby, I love you, baby.
He's telling you alligator food, Sherry.
Alligator.
receive it. No one's business. I haven't received no money from this live. Nobody sent me anything for this live. Most of my fighting lives, I don't receive money on.
I don't see even
because we're already upset. You just left the group and stuff. And when we wouldn't listen about Bubbles, you did a live about Matthew, I think, and what you said during it. Exactly. Right. No, it wasn't. I got upset because I was messaged by Shirley, and she told me that you all was in a live
I
with
wasn't
Brandy
in that group.
talking about me.
May I remind
Dumpling.
everybody in the
You
audience,
invited Brandy back,
I was
but you
not
all
in
didn't
that
invite
group.
me back to my group. Talk about
No.
me.
I
Right?
don't get in groups. I'm an individualist.
She
I
is.
don't get groups.
That's what happened. And then when I went in, then after you all left that group, a bunch of y'all left that group. Chewy invited, or somebody invited me back into the group, and I said, I don't want to be in this group. And I got back out of it again.
I did check the radar. Would you let me back
double
up,
down
please?
on your.
I did check the radar. Will you let me back up, please? Thank you.
I will. Offended a few, then Juicer brought. Okay, so I know what that should never offending people. I heard that Brandy was woe is me in that one. And then I seen some of the stuff you all was talking about me in that. I've got the clips about that. I showed them on my one live. And not only you, but Chewy and the rest of everybody else was saying. And that's a knife in my back. That was a knife in my back. After I was only nice to you guys. I never did anything to hurt you. I was only nice to you guys. I only cared about you all. And then I get talked to like that by Juicer. And then I seen these little nasty ass comments you all made about me. I know you sold your soul. I know. But what's got me really upset is the fact that, hey, crazy chicken lady. Oh, yeah. Guess what? You don't love me, Lady 7 Up. You was not for me. Bye, Lady 7 Up. Stop pissing people off before she makes the wrong one mad and they go real life on her ass. Ooh, Huntress. What? My goal is not to talk this out to regain a friend. It's me trying to get across to Jinkies that it wasn't what she felt it was, so her pain can. Listen, Dumpling, it was everything that it was. It was everything. You all did a witch hunt on me that night. You all were supposed to be people that I loved. You all were supposed to be my friends.
You gotta calm down, girl.
I did nothing for you, but spent a year for you and Ann taking up against people that I should have never went against. I should have heard their side of the story. I spent a whole year not listening to other people's sides of the story and listening to your side of the story and thinking that you was this precious little angel that didn't never do nothing wrong.
Are you talking about
I had peace until Brandy came in my life the other day and started shit up.
Yes, she did. She made the first comments.
I know Abigail Rose, baby. I mean, she seems to be the little troublemaker.
She made the first comments as I went back and watched it. She made the first comments.
I told you, Jinky, Sherry Lee was in a call with us where we were all telling Ann.
Let me tell you something.
With you and Bubbles. It was me talking. Why would you be talking about me behind my back, though, Dumpling, why did you all invite Brandy back in these chats and not me?
I don't
You said
understand
that
why
you didn't
y'all.
want me back in the
You know
chat.
what? If
Dumpling.
you didn't have these
You
stupid
said
group
it. I've
chats,
got the things you saying you didn't want me back.
if you
You
guys
said you
didn't
would
do
leave
these
if I come
stupid,
back.
y'all need to stop these group chats. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
I'm not in them no more. I'm not in them no more. You were going through so much and that you already felt turned on by others. What? No. I have suspicions about Brandy. You believe you're going through menopause or hormones, not
No,
allowing
I'm not going through
your mind to
menopause,
work.
but
There's
she
nothing
got
the
the
matter with my
check.
mind.
She
I
got
was a
the
little
check, but
depressed, but
I'm
I
gonna say
realized that
this.
was depression.
I'm gonna say
It
this.
wasn't menopause. There's
I'm
nothing the
gonna
matter
say
with my mind. I've got my mind
I'm
back now. And I
I'm going.
was going through, and I was confiding in friends to try to just because I was suspicious about Brandy had nothing to do with menopause. Let's make no mistake. Had nothing to do with depression. The Brandy thing I had every right and just because what did she send to Debbie? She was plotting against me the whole time. My crew. And you was talking crap about me, Dumpling. I've got the messages. I showed you the messages. You all
I
were
don't say
talking
my
crap about me.
this is exactly why I don't say my messages. There you go.
What, Sherry?
I don't record people either. I just sit
I don't
on.
record people either. And they was the fact that I jumped on to Miss Ann and I jumped on to everybody for recording Cheryl Lee.
Oh yeah.
I jumped out. They all got mad at me after I jumped onto them about it.
Well, they took clips of that too, and she does it. She's a nice person.
Right. Huntress, and I'm sorry I never gave you an option to tell me the truth. I just kind of took her side and never gave a chance to find out what your side was. And I do apologize about that. And I apologize for saying the mean stuff that I said about you, too. And I know you apologize to me, too. But
Huntress, I don't know you at all, really, but
I wish that I would have never got in the middle of this whole. I wish I would have let Dumpling and Miss Ann be their thing.
yeah.
Miss Ann called me up. She called me up. She was in bad shape. She told me, she was hurt over everybody doing what they did, and all this and that. I thought, well, here she is. She's cancer. She's not doing good. My heart wouldn't
No,
let
she's
me
not.
try to be mean
Listen,
to her. And I'm
with
still not going to
cancer,
be mean to Miss Ann. I'm going to call her a bitch because she was a bitch.
let me
But
tell you something. When somebody has cancer, often when
I
they're in remission, it comes back even stronger, like
I
Christine, for
thought it
example.
was Brooks
So Miss Ann
because,
has
just because I say it
liver.
doesn't mean I thought
She
it.
has
I
a
told, just
she
like
has a
I told
tumor on her
everybody
liver.
in personal
They don't
information
need to
that
look
got
at it because
flooded
they
all over
know.
the internet.
She knows.
I talked to personal. I said
She
personal
knows
things.
what's going on with
Said
her
my
body.
concerns and the message I sent to Turtle Talk. That was me
Please,
sending my concerns. And I
please
let her
don't
know why
say
I left that
anything.
group.
Don't say anything negative about people who have cancer. Assume they
Well,
do
Huntress knows
because
that there's no but by it.
don't
Me and her talked it
ever
out.
do
Me
that.
and Huntress
Don't
is
ever do
cool.
that.
There's no buts behind it. What I said, but is I wish I would have heard her side of the story too. And I'm sorry because I didn't hear your side of the story. She
Never make
hasn't
fun of
done me
anybody with
wrong.
cancer.
And
Everybody's an
that
individual.
upset me because
Our
she
bodies
had
react
to
differently.
everyone you cared for. I knew the
Look,
person she
you know what? It was different about
predictable.
Christine.
Huh? My eyeglasses on.
Christine has a very rare
Because
blood type.
she had
And I asked her one time,
everyone
do
cared
blood
for,
banks
and I knew
call
the
you
person she was.
to donate blood?
I don't understand that. Okay,
Well,
I
she has
understand.
a very,
I'm
very
sorry.
rare
I'm not
sunshine.
saying you were going through menopause. I was just saying
Yeah, why is it always
you
called
suspect
menses,
at the time.
menopause? Why is it
Well, the
always
thing
men?
is, it doesn't matter if I was or am
Let's
or
call
not.
it femopause.
I think it's
Jinkies, I can't help it. I'm trying to keep you awake. You damn cuckoo. I'm trying to keep you awake.
what are you talking about, Sherry? I love it when Sherry goes, ha! Sherry is a
Oh yeah,
force to be reckoned with. Make no
that's a
mistake.
yeah, that's right. Not messing with me because I miss with you back every time. I don't let people get to me. I don't care where I go. I've had people attack me, accost me, and just say the awfulest things in the world to me, and I just keep on keeping on. I'm not gonna let
The
people
goons
overwhelm
gather all
me.
the info she needs to.
They're not gonna overcome me. That's
I'm not trying to
ridiculous.
tell you your mind was not in the right spot. I'm saying we told Miss Ann we felt it was not because you were going through a lot at the time, and we were trying to be careful with you. No, you all was not. You said in that live, you said in that little
Uh-oh.
chat, Dublin,
Here it
that you didn't
comes.
want me back in there. You
Here it
said it.
comes.
And you did
Here it
dox Sherry's
comes.
phone number.
Here it comes. Yes, I am her
You
mother.
did dox Sherry's phone number in that live of Miss Ann's. You did.
Yes.
And not only that,
But that's okay. Please, please call me anytime.
you did. You doxed Sherry's phone number in Miss Ann's live. Yes, you
Yes.
did.
That's okay. Call me anytime.
And you also
I don't have to answer, but call me anytime.
doxed uh who was it? I forget.
That is true, Jinky. My phone
Oh,
number.
Juicer. You doxed Juicer
My phone number was doxed,
in
but
the call with Miss
I
Ann
didn't even
that
make a deal
Shirley
out
was
of it.
in.
I didn't
That
make
was
a deal
separate
out of it
from
at all.
when I
I don't.
said I didn't want you back in the group during the
I
curvy
pass.
situation. You
I
still
pass.
had already plans of not liking me, wanting me around. And I wished I would have knew that because I would have went away then.
That's right, because
You
I
should
don't
have
like Jinkies.
just said,
I don't
I'm
like
not want to be
Jinkies,
in here
and
in
I
Jinkies
don't want
anymore
her around
and
me.
not been in there with me no more.
I don't
Instead,
like
you played up
Jinkies.
to me like you was my friend and all that good stuff.
I don't like Jinkies, and
Like
I don't
that.
want her around me.
Why didn't she say all
I
that when
rebuke
Chewy went
you,
live?
Jinkies. I
She said a
rebuke you,
lot when
Jinkies.
Chewy went live. I don't know.
Hey, Jinkies, I spoke about that cigarette. Well, not the very last, just I guess more. I could ride downstairs and get some more.
There's a delay on the panel for Sherry. There is always a delay on the panel for Sherry.
Excuse me?
uh,
Excuse me? What'd you say? Did I
no,
hear you?
Jinkies. I will pull on everything. That's none of us felt that way. If I did what to be around you, I would have just left the group. Why would any of us pretend we wanted to be exactly? So why did you say it?
I don't
Because
know.
you said it,
Why
Dumpling.
am I
You said
trying
it
to whiten my
because I
teeth at
seen it with my own eyes.
69?
You said it. I seen it with my own eyes.
Okay, Dumpling. All right, look, girl. Let me tell you this.
Sherry, look at Sherry.
Let me tell you this. You
She does
guys
have a
were in,
delay.
you guys were in the group. I wouldn't be part of a group. I was for a very short while, like maybe 2 paragraphs, and then I was gone. And I think that's, you know what you're doing when
I
you
know I
split
got the
it.
screenshot, Tasha, but I got to go
You
through
know what
some
you're
of them.
doing when you split into groups? You're undermining each other. You're undermining each other's channels. I don't get this at all. At all. Would somebody please explain this to me? Because Aunt Sherry doesn't know the answer. I've never known that. Well, I know the answer for war. There's 4 things that create war: religion, territory, treasures, and power. War.
If somebody sends it
It
to
is.
me, I don't have them
Well, it
right
is
off the bat.
Memorial Day. It is
Did you send them
Memorial
to
Day
me, girls?
weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend, after all.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I think the girls did.
Yeah.
No, that's not the screenshots. Oh, wait a minute.
I want everybody to remember those who have given us our freedom and
Okay.
those who are still giving it to us. I think we should remember those that are still working to give us our freedom, like Christie's voice and her
I have so many.
that are
Go
far
through.
away.
Yeah, I'll have to put the screenshots up here in a little bit because I've got so many to go through, and it's not easy to maintain a live and go through these screenshots.
Well, Jinkies, don't forget what I asked you to do for Christine. Go through and get some clips. She wants some clips of her YouTube family. And she said, tell her to only get the good ones. I said, you mean when we're laughing and shit? She said, yeah, those.
I mean, I was sitting at work today, and I'm like, all I see is Dumpling talking shit about me. Dumpling, how do you think I feel? I ain't said your name barely in a negative way in weeks. And then you're in here running your mouth about me once again because of Brandy. Because Brandy and Anita came in my live the other night, stirring up trouble. And I blocked them out of it. And then, oh, she didn't do it. You could have fooled me because the shit she was saying was a lot of the shit that I had talked to you all about in private. So you could have fooled me, honey. Cutting it.
I could never be a judge in a judicial courtroom. I could never be one. Because I can
Judge.
see, yeah, a judge, because I can see both sides of everybody's story.
Yeah.
And it would be hard for me to
Well,
just say,
the thing is
okay,
I
this is you.
I know I do wrong. I know I did wrong. I know I've said some bad things and stuff. But when I wholeheartedly come to a group of friends of mine and
You think you did
express
wrong? I dropped my
my
cigarette on my
um,
shorts.
express my concerns about how I felt that somebody was not right and wasn't for me, and I didn't feel comfortable with this person,
That's me.
and I got pushed aside, talked about
That's me.
on a witch
That's me.
hunt. That's my feelings on it.
That's what I did. I did all this. I
So
did.
that's why I
Didn't I?
feel the way I feel about it.
Didn't I,
Hey, Patty
Jinkies? I did
Ponytail.
all this. Hell, I hope Lola likes watching the news every night, because that's what I go to sleep with the air
Lola.
conditioner. Yeah, air conditioner on 65, man. I sleep so well. I like to sleep cold. A lot of people like to sleep hot. No, not if you're an older woman. You want to sleep
Oh,
cold.
I know. The live that they did.
And Sailor.
You have to hurt pretty bad in your own life to hurt others, sending messages to be played online,
Really?
thinking
Okay,
you're
Miss.
telling about the truth. Right,
May I?
my sweet, my
May
sweet
I
listening
address
man.
that, Biscuit Head? May I
You
address
did
this,
come and
please?
express the concerns, but I didn't agree with those. It didn't mean the friendship is over because of the different opinions, but the next live and Juicer confronted you made it seem. I
May
was
I?
not talking nothing about Brandy in that
May
live.
I
That
express
live was
my
zero
feelings?
about Brandy. That
Would
live
you?
had nothing about Brandy in it.
Would you
Not a
please let
thing.
me?
I didn't even do
Please.
that live to even talk about Brandy. I actually said I don't want to talk about this stuff on
May I say
YouTube
something,
because I
please?
knew what YouTube would do with it.
May I say something, please? Please.
Yes, say Sherry.
Thank you. This whole thing could have been solved if I had done what I should have done, which was send the money for groceries and whatever Anita, I think it is, uh, needed. If I had sent that money, this whole thing would not be here. So that's all I have to say. And that would have been the whole problem. It really would have.
Mm-hmm.
It would if I had just done that. Just done that. It would have been well this we would be discussing this. So I'm the one at fault because
Thank you,
I didn't.
Lorraine.
I'm the one at fault that's at fault because I didn't heed the call.
Let me answer this real quick. It says, right, Juicer came in to you about something that offended some of your friends. She wasn't saying the live was about you. Actually, Anita and Brandy came in my live that night and ran their mouth. Should we go back? They both came in my live that night and ran their mouths. Yes.
Cheekies, I don't believe in showing messages.
You got upset
I
because
don't believe
you
in
thought
showing
we were trying
messages
to say
that you've
the live
kept.
was about.
If you keep
And
them, if to
you
keep your
was, because I got
messages,
screenshots where you all,
listen.
including
If you
Chewy, was calling
keep
me crazy
messages and
and how you didn't want me back
screenshots,
in the group
you're
chats no more.
planning to use them later. I'm gonna tell you one more time. If you're saving messages, recordings, or screenshots or clips, you're planning on using them later. Okay, so that's the way it is. And I'm telling you the truth, so help me God. Yes, Brooks, you're the major one that knows how to do all that bull crap. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm poor scum.
Sayla, the only reason why I didn't want you up here is because you seem to be the one to get in the middle of all these fights that happen, and I didn't want you up here in the middle of this one.
Sailor,
Because
you
you
get
have
your
no
butt
dog
up.
in this fight.
Get your butt up here, Sailor. We can talk
No, she
about
has
this.
no dog in this fight, and I don't want her up here in the middle of it.
Why? I need to get off
She
this.
has no dog in this fight, Sherry, and I don't want her up in the middle of it.
No, she knows right from wrong.
And her best friend came in and was upset with you about the opinion you shared about Bubbles, but that wasn't all. But the thing was, Brooks, think about it, Dumpling.
I could have
How did she
solved.
know about it?
I could have solved it
How
all
did she
by
know
just
about how I
sending
felt about her?
Anita some money,
How
or
did she know? Because I
I could
didn't
have
tell
just
her.
solved all of this. None of this would
I
have
only
happened
came
if.
to Chewy,
Look, I'm taking the
and
blame.
you all was eavesdropping in the chat that night when I came to Chewy. And I
Cheekies,
have said in the past how I
I'm
felt about
taking the
her, but
blame.
I
Listen,
confided in you all as friends.
stop.
How did
Please
she
stop.
know? You all
Please
told her.
stop.
You actually let
Please,
her listen to voice messages I sent you about her.
please stop. Please stop. All of this could have been avoided if I
We
had just
changed Auntie Sherry's
sent some
$100
money
for
to Anita.
500 painting.
If I had just sent some
What?
money to Anita, none of this would have happened. You understand me? It's my fault. It's my fault.
Fireball. I don't want the time.
I'll
You want
take
her to be
anybody's fault.
to see. I didn't. It didn't. It did happen. It did happen, Dublin. It absolutely happened. It happened. You all went to Brandy and you told her everything I told you all. And you even applied the voice message I sent to Miss Ann and the voice message I sent to Turtle Talk in a chat talking about me. That night. Where'd Sherry go? Because we asked her the question about the things you said she did. We were curious too. But since we asked her, it was legitimately explained. We believed her. We believe her. It wasn't your place to go to her. That was me and Brandy's beef. I just brought it to you guys as a concern. That was between me and Brandy. Quit trying to pull your way out of it. That was not how it went. I seen what you all said about me, you all. I seen how you all called me names. You said I was crazy. I seen it. I've showed it on here before. Yes. How am I supposed to take my best friend telling this woman she barely knows secrets that I had told her? Or not only that, you guys telling her everything I had told you all. I didn't want to talk to her. I had already tried to talk to her. I sent her a message. She sent me a message, and I sent her a message back, and she didn't even reply to my message. She didn't even try to stand up for herself or anything like that. She didn't even reply to her message until you all helped her write that message. The last one that Chewy acted like she was asleep. And then she was like, "Good job, my girl." I seen that. I seen all that. How Chewy was trying to make it look like I'm crazy and stuff. How do you expect me to feel? You did need to stay out of it. When you got in the middle, you chose who you wanted to get in the middle with. That you needed to stay out of it. All you need to do is say, that's between you and Brandy. Y'all need to talk it out. That's all you needed to do. Check your messages. Okay. I feel like it was pre-planned from the beginning as well, honestly, because we know those things weren't true. We told her what you thought she was doing, and it was pretty bad accusations. No, it wasn't true. It wasn't true. Yes, it was true. She did ask people for money. No, she didn't ask. She got Chewy to ask people for money. I showed that one. She got Chewy to ask people for money. And not only did she get Chewy to ask people for money, the purse thing. Yeah. But then she did her little shitty thing with Curvy, which was shitty. And that's when you got mad and started up with it for no reason. Had nothing to do with you. Had nothing to do with you. Done seen them, so no need to lie. I know it. There's no need to lie. I mean, exactly, Hashi. Like we did for years with Jinkies and Daisy. We stayed out of it. Right. Now, I got to say, yes. 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 I know, I got to take my blood pressure medicine. I've been tired all day today, and I mean, I was caught at work and it really infuriated me. Here I am, I'm just working, and then because I had them blocked and I never should have unblocked them. I never should have unblocked them. It was all planned, this huge conspiracy against you to cause a blow up for you and Miss Chewy to both lose close. I think it was a plan on Brandy's part, to be quite honest with you, and her little shitty shenanigans. I think it was Brandy that planned it, and she played you all like a fine-tooth comb. And I think that's what that was about. I think that she played make you all feel like, oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Brandy. Brandy's mom. Hey, my loves to lurk. Shut up, Jill Billy. We've done had this conversation, Jill Billy. I guess it is. But, and like, there's a difference between telling people about stuff and actually doing a witch hunt on people. And that's what happened. I didn't do a witch hunt on you, Chubili. Never did a witch hunt on you. I've never been mean to you, not one day, ever. All I ever did was love you. I've never did nothing to you either. That's true, Diamonds. Very true. Having what, Chubili? Having what? I'm upset because I was at work and these people that I've left alone and I've not said nothing about in quite a while, and I've been kind of nice about it and everything, was attacking me. Once again, attacking me, and I've did nothing to them. To gain what? The stress and the hurt and the pain. Please stop talking about my husband and family. Isn't here stuff. Well, stop calling me names, Dumpling. Stop your shit. I didn't do nothing to you. You started this shit with me. Stop with your shit. I've never did anything to anyone. All I did was love you all. That's why I made the mistake with you, Dumpling, with Tui, with all you all. That's why I made the mistake. No, I had concerns. I had concerns about this chick. I had concerns. And I still have concerns about this chick and what manipulations she's got going on. She said she wasn't in my life the other night, but she was. That was her. She told you all it wasn't, but that was her. Yes, right, Huntress. You're absolutely right. And she can see that, Huntress. Or if she's got you blocked or not, she can see that. I don't want to continue going on. That's why I'm here. Explain. Then why did you do it? Why couldn't y'all just leave it alone? Why does Juicer have to continuously come back and forth and say shit? Why does Juicer think that it's okay that she brings her stupid fat ass over here? She can call me fat all she wants, but I've seen Juicer, okay? And she brings her ass over here. And my lives that had absolutely nothing to do with Brandy, had nothing to do with her girlfriend Anita or anything. I was just talking about Don B and Christine and run her mouth. No, I don't care what you're doing. That's the truth. Why? Why? I just want to know that. Why do you feel like it was okay? Yes, Juicer is your little watchdog, is she not? Remember, we've all said that a couple times. Everybody said that. Juicer, she runs her mouth. She wouldn't stop. I should have just blocked her, but I was letting her run her mouth. Net Detective, I thought they was friends too. Until I got witch hunted. I got witch hunted. Was on issue back on Turtle Island. No, but she isn't. She's a human. Oh no, she has ran her mouth quite a bit. Quite a bit. All I said was stop. Y'all didn't have to have that live about me. I had nothing to do with Matthew's live last night on Ann. You didn't have to say what you were saying about me. I was witch hunted. Kimberly is messing with my mind again. I was witch hunted. You don't know what the behind the scenes stuff was, Billy. There was some bad shit that happened behind the scenes. I seen it. Thank you, Robin H. You're sweet, baby. I do need to go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. Witch hunt. They know what the witch hunt they did on me was. They know. It was they ganged up in their little back chats and they said some bad stuff. Then they went live on about me and said some bad stuff. After I asked them not to bring it to YouTube, they sent messages to Nani, which is Matthew's informant, and they knew it. She knew Matthew's girl, and just to hurt me and Hash Brown and Biscuit Head. Then they talked about me really bad behind the scenes. Really bad. No, they don't love me. Let's make no mistake. I don't know how much about what's happening, but I saw Matthew's thumbnail. It's calling cops and everyone but H. Davis is that joke for some kind. Oh, I don't know about Matthew's thumbnail and everything. That's a Matthew thing. I don't care about him. At the point, just put those negative people behind you. I did believe. I did. I was just doing a simple live the other day, and that Brandy chick come in, and her and her girlfriend and did some and was running their mouth about me and stuff. Wanted to show two sides. I didn't treat you bad, to show the certain things that were lied about, were lied about. Everyone is going to believe themselves. Dublin. You all even played those messages that I gave Turtle Talk. You all even played messages I gave you all on your live that night. You and Miss Chewy both did. You even played the private messages on your life. And then you try to make it look like all I do is bum Sherry and that I asked Sherry for money, and I have not asked Sherry for money. Not at all. And Sherry has told everybody that I've never asked her for money. I wasn't even going to cash the checks. But I got threatened my life by Sherry. You realize Christine is an angel as on her phone. Blessing. Yes, because we were showing how insisting you were about what you believe about bubbles. You kept telling us to stay out of it, but you were pushing hard for us to believe those lies. Okay, I wasn't pushing shit. Every time I turn around, there was something coming up about her. Some kind of something coming up. Like, it started off with the whole Darren thing. And when Darren said the R word in my chat that night, it started off with that. And she tried to get people to leave my chat that night. Then she said, well, I'm leaving. People's leaving and I'm leaving. And all she would have had to do is message me behind the scenes. You know, the fact that all she would have had to do. Did you know that when all that happened, Darren came back up the other day and H. Davis told Darren how he felt about it. And Darren totally freaking changed everything about how he felt about that too. And he become more aware of all that. All Brandy would have had to do is message me in the background and told me that. But instead, Brandy wanted to be a bitch about things and start trouble with that. And then, literally, a few days later, Brandy was talking shit to me that day when Diamonds got blocked and acting like I was this bad person and stuff. And I seen the bitch. I know 120 acres. I know. And then I'm getting messages saying that Brandy needs money for food. And, you know, I'm like barely surviving on my own, but I take $10 out of my pocket and I give it to her and stuff. And then a few weeks later, and no, it's about a month or two later, Chewy's asking to buy a purse because Brandy don't got money to pay for a storage building. I know, Matt Sales. I done told you that you can tell me you told me so. And then the purse ended up not being authentic. And then when I asked Chewy was stressing out over it. And I'm like, Chewy, I'm like, why are you stressing out over this purse so much? And she's like, well, I don't want to see Brandy lose all of her stuff. And I'm like, don't she got money to pay these bills? Well, come to find out that Brandy used her money to pay this storage building to pay for her brother who got put in jail for theft and drugs to get out of jail. That's a big no-no for one thing. It's her business, but don't ever do that. Let them sit in jail if they're doing that kind of stuff, because that's how you kill your family members. by getting them out of jail when they get put in jail for that kind of stuff. They need to set in jail a while to learn what they did wrong. And I haven't seen that all, Diamonds. Really, I haven't seen it all. I heard something about it being talked about. I don't know why they thought it was okay to be like that, because Sherry is very close to Christine. Anyone would defend themselves by showing proof. That isn't just me. I didn't do anything other than, but really, only thing person I have to prove anything to is you. I don't have to put it out here on YouTube and show the world. I just have to prove it to you. Well, I don't have to prove it to you because you've seen it. You've seen it your own self because you said it. I've showed some stuff, but showing people stuff, I don't like that shit. I need to go lay down. Good night, Lena Moon, honey. You made your husband this. Well, it's true. If you don't change the battery in your smoke, Matt Sales. I gotta get one. I'm still kind of like, shit, I need one. Say what they say. Granted, I shouldn't have said what I said about your husband but you were saying I'm a scammer and stuff. You got me pissed off, Dumpling. And you don't push my buttons like that. Because when you push my buttons, I go mean. But you can believe Brandy all you want, but I still don't believe this chick. I still don't believe this chick. I believe nothing this chick has to say. I believe this chick is a jerk. I believe that she's still what she is. I believe she's a jerk. I believe she still is what she is. No, let her talk, y'all. Let her talk. Let her talk. Abigail's like, takes care of the jinkies. Her either. I'm about 30 minutes behind. Hi, pretty sweet pea. Barbarossa's stolen spirits. You don't know me, but Dumpling has talked about and given out personal information on others' husbands for her own. Really? Well, that's not nice. I wasn't nice for saying what I said, but I was angry because I've never did nothing to him for all this to go down like it has. I was nice. I was nothing but nice to every one of them. Nothing but nice. I did nothing but cared. Hey, Reap. I did nothing but care, and I did nothing but be nice. Matt, I'm sorry, man, forever. Well, the reason why me and you got into it is because you was saying a little bit of mean stuff about Jinkies. But I can see why. I can see why. But I get it now. I see how ungrateful Miss Ann is and how much she just don't care. I get it. I get it. I really do. Well, what comes around goes around. It does. When did Miss Ann make jokes about African American people seen on Matthew's channel for a few weeks ago? Oh, she did. She did do one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't believe it's showing messages. Somebody does. I'll show the truth. How she's ready to go. How she's fit to be tied. I was at work. I actually need to get in here and hit 10 to Logan. I was at work and I seen all this and I'm thinking, I need to go live and I need to go home and go live and set some shit straight. I've never, ever, ever, ever hurt Miss Ann. And to hear her talk about me like she does, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I gotta take my blood pressure medicine. Since I don't do nothing all day long and I don't work. I just lay around and not work, Juicer says. I don't do anything. I should have went live because I'm tired. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I hope y'all patch things up because my feet will get hairy and I'll be like a troll because I just hang in the bushes. Pat Gaines! You can let y'all don't block Dumpling because I want to see what she's got to say. Pat Gaines said her feet will get hairy. Hanging in the bushes. Debbie, because she gave my number out. The only person I had, but we good now. I didn't feel like it was okay to bring that to YouTube, H. Davis. I think if you and Sherry have problems like that, you may want to not bring that to YouTube. That wasn't nice for you to do that. I've thought a lot of you until I seen you let Dumpling take that private conversation between you and Sherry to YouTube. That really upset me to see that. That hurt my feelings because I thought you and Sherry were pretty close. It was not nice for you to do that. I'm going to have to get you a razor for your feet, Pat Gaines. Don't talk about feet. Rapper likes feet. Did you see what he said? He said, Pat, I bet you have nice feet. Don't talk about feet, Pat Gaines. I told you. I told you. Rapper loves some feet. Well, you know what you should have did, H. Davis? You should have called Sherry and talked to her about it. Never do that again. That's not nice to do. That was a private conversation between you and Sherry. And yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. You should have never did that. Now Sherry, I'll never trust you ever again on a conversation because she'll think you're taking it back and recording her and stuff. I just took my blood pressure medicine. I need to take 2 because my blood pressure was high earlier. Caused my heartbeat to be out of my chest. Because I have this new girl and she's 19 and bless her heart. I had one of my head girls had to take her son to graduation today, go to her son's graduation. So she had to leave early. And Sundays ain't no joke at the restaurant. You can ask anybody that's been there, like Chibilly, he's been there on a Sunday and he knows. It's no joke. It stays packed out on the weekend, on the Sunday. And my head girl had to leave and leave me with the 19-year-old. And oh gosh. Yes, we love Christine. Yeah, we love Christine. I don't want nobody talking about Christine. No, put Christine in the middle of these conversations and these fights no more, guys. She's been going through too much. I mean, just the Don B thing alone. She's real sensitive about Don B and all that stuff. And just that Don B thing alone really was hard on her. Really was hard on her. So let's not put her in the conversations at all, because that was really rough on her. Daisy called me really upset over that one. And so let's not let Christine know anything about this drama. She watches a little, but nothing like what y'all think. I love the fish, though. You're talking about me, Hash Brown. But I'm not, no. And I still ain't going to hurt Miss Ann, because I know Miss Ann's got cancer, but she's a bitch. She hurt me. She's said some bad stuff and did some mean stuff to me. And I regret ever taking up for her. Ever. Yes, Ella, it wasn't about you, honey. I don't want you in the middle of this. It seems like you always get in the middle of it all. Anytime there's a fight, you're brought into the middle of it, and then it puts you in the middle. That's why I said, no, you're not coming up. Selah's not coming up, because I didn't want you in the middle of it. Had nothing to do with you, Selah. You just don't need to be in the middle of this. I got screenshots. I got all that crap. I've showed a lot. Glassy, I'm giving her that. I'm trying. Oh, classy. I can't see. If me and Auntie Sherry's put together, you get a perfect pair of eyes and a perfect hearing. I got good hearing. I just can't see very well. Sherry can see and not hear. And I have a hard time seeing, and Sherry can hear. So we're almost complete when we were together. And when I put these glasses on, I think it's because I'm allergic to the plastic on the glasses. And that's why it makes my face hot. Do you think that's the case? Because that's the only time I ever get hot is when my glasses are on my face. Her set and lie like she wanted to work it out, because she did not. I know, Hashi. I know. I just was sitting at work today, and all this trash was being said. And my workers, I played a little bit of it. My workers like, what in the world? Why are they talking about you like that? And then I try to go in to defend myself, and Miss Ann was having none of it. And Dumble said, I just took out the trash pretty much. And I was like, okay. That's how she feels. Okay. I have allergies and I couldn't wear a pair of glasses. Did your face get hot too? Did your face get hot too when you put glasses on? I was actually getting, when I leave my glasses on too much, I actually was getting spots on my face, and it was breaking open and like bleeding and stuff. I think I'm allergic to them. Your eyes would burn too? I'll see what everyone was saying. It's kind of crazy because I was fooled too. I know. Like I said, I'm not here to bash Chewy anymore. I'm done with Chewy. We're done. Chewy didn't have a dog in this fight tonight. It was me and Dumpling that fought tonight. And Brandy and her girlfriend, Anita, for coming over and she was Brandy for coming over and then hijacking on my last live when I was talking about Christine and Don B and saying mean stuff in my chat and then acting like it wasn't them. What the mistake I made was I deleted it. Well, I actually blocked them because I should have left them blocked in the first place. But the ironic part is they found out they was unblocked, so they come over and I did that in here and talk to us. Quit getting her on your feet, Pat Gaines. Rapper said he'll shave your feet for you. Only with Hash Brown's permission. Yeah, it does, don't it, Hashy? So, y'all asking, and I have to squinch. I'm going to give myself wrinkle squinching. Yeah, she plays it well. It's clear off now, nothing. Shit stirs. I'm stupid. Taco Bell's hiring. Who needs a job? Matt Sales, who needs a job? Oh. Listen, I'm just excited to blow up my Pop-Tart pool floaty and go swimming tomorrow. If it's warm outside, of course. I haven't went swimming yet. Let's go ahead and needs Taco Bell. But yeah. Sorry, guys. Hey, Mimi. How are you, baby? How is my Mimi? Thank you so much, Mimi, for that money that you sent when we was going down to Lexington. I was actually sitting in the cafeteria with Logan, and he was adding to the list when you sent that pretty much. So it came in handy. Is it going to rain tomorrow? Oh, no. I bet it rains here, too. And he was getting sushi and pizza, but he couldn't eat the rest of the day because he had to have the procedures. They stuck him 6 times. They stuck him twice on this hand, twice on this hand, twice in this part, twice over here on this one. And then it finally, they was able to get it right there on him. And he had to have an infusion. And then he went over and he spent 3 hours getting his teeth done. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Mimi. A lot of, I also, Robin H., and Abigail, and a few others actually, helped me get down there too. And I thank you all. That was very much appreciated. It's not that easy to go on places like that when people just think it's so easy. And it's not cheap at all. So thank you so much. That was beautiful of you. And it really helped. It really helped. So thank you. I actually I can't wait to get mine right. Wait to get my hands on you. You best stay away from me. You honestly have proven nothing. The grace you have shown Anne and her clan is real funny to me. They lied on so many of your. I know, Diamonds. I know. I know. Honey, it came at the perfect time. It came at the perfect time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sis. Yeah. Because regardless of what people think, I do work and I work hard. And I am going through a little bit of a rough patch right now. And I'm trying. I don't only have me I'm responsible for, I have a child I'm responsible for, and I have mothers that work for me that I'm responsible for. I also am dealing with an employee that had a large mass inside of her lung that I'm very close to. She had a large mass inside of her lung. And they told her it was cancer, but thank God that they said that they don't think it's cancer after they did the biopsy. They think it's something called BOOP. And smokers get it. But then when she went down to Lexington the other day, they told her that it's something that caused it that was in the soil where she is. Now, keep in mind, she was raised by coal mines. But she was so scared. She would cry to me every day thinking she was going to die and leave her son alone. So I'm also was dealing with that. These guys are my response. These ladies are my responsibility. Self-employed too, and it's hard to many ways to drive. It is. It really is, Jaylee. It really is. It is very hard, yes. And I don't want to deal with this drama anymore. But when you push Jinky's buttons, y'all, I'm like a daggone. You push my button, I'm like 900 mile an hour. And all I've wanted lately is just peace. And I was even giving grace, as Diamond said, to these people again when they pounced in my live the other night, coming at me. I was giving grace. And Juicers constantly on a comments in the comment section. I gave Diamonds grace, Debbie. I've gave Diamonds lots of grace. I apologize to Diamonds for not taking her side over theirs. I did. Yes, I did too. I told you I was sorry. But I was upset because of the way you came at me on Daisy's panel that night, Diamonds. That was the but. And me and you had squashed it, and then you came back and did a live about it. And that's the part that hurt me. Do you see where I got hurt at with you on that one, Diamond? Do you see where I got hurt at you at that one? You said you didn't like me no more Bruh, you did. You did. You have not been. You have not. No. Bruh. She said, bruh. Anyway, yes. The link. The grace you showing this back. I have showed grace with diamonds. I have. Me and Diamonds agreed that it'd never be the same again, but it can't be the same again. We've already had fallout. After fallout, it usually never goes back to the same again. I actually, you sling mud everyone he gets dirty. Well, that's true, Matt. Hey, Justin Retro TV show channel. It's like driving nails into a fence. You can pull that nail out, but the hole will always be there. Exactly. It is. It will. So we agreed on that. Me and Diamonds both did. We can't move forward if we keep pointing fingers at others. Right. It's going to be okay. Repeat every day. Okay, Pat Gaines. Just know that rappers got the shaver ready to shave your feet. Just in time. Yeah, you can. Just in time retro train. Justin, I'm having a beef with people right now, and I would love for you to come up on my panel, but I don't think tonight would be a good idea. I don't want you in the middle of it. I feel like you coming up here would put you in the middle of it, and I don't want you in the middle of it, baby. Once it's out, good luck with it. Well, that's true, but it doesn't mean we can't show each other grace now. And it doesn't mean that we can't treat each other with respect and move along. We don't have to be bosom buddies. So, I mean, that's the cool part of it. Oh, I'm not giving Carson grace. The only thing I am is I regret talking about her husband. That was not nice for me to talk about her husband and her family and stuff. But she had pushed some buttons talking about me, telling everybody I was trying to take Sherry for a ride and stuff. And even though Sherry has told on everybody she's talked to that I do not do that. And I've did that to nobody. Like I said, if people want to give me money, that is something that is a choice you make. It's your blessings to give. I can't say no to your blessings. I won't say no to your blessings. But there's a difference in asking people for money or somebody giving you a blessing. If somebody's asking you for money, that's a whole different story. A bigger person to work through the BS. It is a good thing to stay in the chat tonight. It is, Justin. Yes. It really is. I can't believe Sherry also gave Ian $500 to go to Nashville. Yes. Matt Sales. Biscuit head. I didn't know it either. Sherry just told me about it. All I have to say isn't over. I will be addressing what them bitches said about Christine. It's not okay. That's if you, yeah. I mean, that's true. Can I come up on your panel next time? You can, Justin. PG Brownie for everybody. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. Did someone say brownies? That sounds so good right now. I haven't even eaten today. I come straight home, and this girl needs to eat. I got to keep up this beautiful face. I know she did, Diamonds. PG always blasts me. PG's, that's just a daily thing. PG does. Hey, Earthy Sue. How are you, Earthy Sue? Cripple Creek. I just heard she blasted me. You all need to love crazy hell. Be alone. Just went and spent $50,000 a computer and hired people to come after. And hired people to come after you all. The ones that come after. Huh? What are you talking about, crazy hillbilly? I can't read. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all need to leave crazy hell be alone. He just went and spent $50,000 on computers and hired people to come after you all. That's the ones that come after. What? Okay. Food service before. It is no joke. I'm pretty tired. I am. Just for future references, she's been chasing money and not true friends. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, I love you, Earthy Sue. Made brownies with chocolate chips. Oh, girlfriend, you need to send me some. Lori Shortlegs one time sent me some brownies. Oh, she sent Logan some brownies for his birthday. Y'all, they were some kind of brownies off Amazon or something. They's the best brownies in the whole world. I was like, yummy, yum. He's drinking watermelon moonshine. Who lets PG on their channel to her live last night? I know. Cupcake. PG also pretty much agreed with Don B about Christine on her live. Yeah, I heard about some of that stuff. I didn't hear about it all, but I heard some. Meth is a hell of a drug. It is. Who else has said something about sweet? Messed up. You know what? It's the fact that people are jealous because they see her getting so much love and attention. And if they get jealous over it, y'all. Jinkies, you should bring your dinner home from the restaurant. I don't like eating the restaurant food too much. However, I did eat the turkey and dressing today. And my goodness, I bought, they were out of my regular turkey breast that I usually buy. And I got turkey breasts and they were like this big. They were only like 3 and 4 pounds a piece. They were tiny. And we put them all in this big old cooker. And we cooked them in their own juices. And that was the best turkey and dressing I ever eat today. It was downright delicious. I did eat that early today. Sherry was treated badly on that panel. I know. Sherry shouldn't go on over on them things. I didn't mean your channel. Okay, crazy hillbilly. Daisy said she fell asleep when PG come up here. Oh, goodness. Watermelon Moonshine. That's my new favorite song. Watermelon Moonshine. It's kind of like strawberry wine. They kind of like the same song. Just two different times. I think Watermelon Moonshine came out in Strawberry Wine come out in like 1998, 97. And then Watermelon Moonshine, that one's a good one. Hold on, I'm going to ask Siri. Hey, Siri, when did Strawberry Wine come out?
Strawberry Wine was released on August 5th, 1996.
Yes. When did Watermelon Moonshine come out?
Watermelon Moonshine was released on May 30th, 2023.
Well, it's been a year. It's a year-old song. I didn't know that. But they're both good songs. I fell asleep too. PG, every night she's on clipping. If I need to go to bed, I put her on replay sometimes about saying that anyone that is cool with the Wells deserves what they get. Is that what she said? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. So I guess because if somebody's cool with the Wells, they deserve cancer? What? Really, Matt? I'd love to see her. She's one of my favorites. That was my first attempt to be nice to Ellie. Diamond's wasted life listening to her. I can't believe she said that. Shame on you, PG. That is not nice to say that. No way. That is crazy she said that. Why can't people just leave her alone? Why can't people seriously, they're just jealous. Leave her alone. She's got enough going on in her life. Please, nobody tell her this. She doesn't need to know anything about this. More than that, yeah. She don't need to know anything about this. She didn't need to know about the Don B stuff. Well, thank you, pretty sweet P. Hi, Kim B. What you doing, my sissy? Y'all, it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I need to go and spend some time with Logan, and I need to get off here and go spend some time with Logan. And, he's getting ready to go to school in the morning. He's still got 3 more days. Wait a minute, he ain't got school in the morning. Never mind. He wants to go bowling tomorrow night. I'm thinking about going bowling. I thought you was going skating, Chill Billy, tonight. Or Chill Billy's still listening to me. But yeah, Logan wants to go bowling. So I'm thinking about taking him bowling tomorrow night. He said he was depressed today, so. The voodoo doll. Wisconsin mama! What in the PG is everyone talking about? Rama, get you mommy. She's got headhunters on her ass right now. They're going to get her. I didn't hear anything she said about me. I didn't hear anything she said, y'all. I just seen something about her saying something about me. I don't know. You went live and told your subscribers Don B did not do you really care about. Wait a minute. You went live and told your subscribers Don B did not. Do you really care about Miss Christine rather than Don B delete? You should have been more coming out. Make me sick. Well, I'm happy I make you sick, Sydney. You'll be fine, baby. You'll be fine. She called you a turd pop. I am a turd pop sucker. There's no doubt in this world. I am a turd pop sucker. I am the president of the Turd Pop Sucker Club. Y'all, I am the president of the Turd Pop Sucker Club. Look at there. Y'all see that? I want to go bowling tomorrow night, though. I seriously do. I think it'd be fun to go bowling, take Logan. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We got one up here about 40 minutes away from my house. So I'm going to go bowling. I don't mind being a turd pop sucker, y'all. I'm proud to be a part of the turd sucker crew. Sick, but here she is. I'm only asking because I didn't see you in there when I was hearing her talk. Trash. Oh, did someone say turd pop sucker? I'm a turd pop sucker. I am. But I'm sorry I come in here tonight so mad. It's like when people come at you, though, that was what it was about, guys. It's because I felt very come at, and I'm sorry that I acted like an idiot in here and stuff and got a little cry there. So I was upset. People know not to push my buttons. That's exactly what they did. They wanted me to do this. Only PG said is Don B misspoke when trying to say people around this case seem to be having bad luck. Well, you don't get cancer for being a friend or just talking to somebody. And you don't get terminal cancer from that. That comes from other things. The doctor told her it was environmental. It was environmental, and that it could have been from something in her environment that she was around. It wasn't genetic. So it was just nasty. It's nasty to keep that shit going. No, it wasn't okay to attack Sherry for hours. It wasn't. I wish Sherry wouldn't even go and let them do that. But she was trying to make peace like she always does. I can't say what I really want to. What is your next live stream? I don't know, Justin. I might have one tomorrow night. I don't have to work tomorrow night. Margaritaville. Ooh, Pat Gaines is going to Margaritaville. $135 likes. I didn't even know that. I just got on here to shut Miss Ann and them up because they was talking bad about me while I was at work. I literally walked in the door and fired this live up. And I honestly don't even care about the click, like, and views anymore. I mean, yeah, they help my channel, but I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I've got other fish I'm frying right now. And although I do make money off YouTube, I made $242 last month off of YouTube. So I'm not making that much money that everybody says that I'm just here for the clicks, likes, and views and all that crap. I'm not making that much money. I really love these girls. These girls were my friends. So I thought. I took care up for them. I went up to bat for them. I cared about them genuinely. And that's why it hurt. I seen Jimmy Buffett in concert. Really? Well, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go hang out in my bed because I'm a little tired. Thank you, pretty sweet pea. I got the receipts, Abigail. You know I've got the receipts. It just isn't worth it anymore. I just wish they would just stop. Seems like everybody's just so damn mean. And oh well, it is what it is. I've got receipts. There's not like I don't got receipts. I do. But I'm not going to argue with her anymore. I'm not. I said some hurtful shit. She said some hurtful stuff. I'm not arguing with them no more. Thank you all. Thank you, Debbie. I just ain't gonna, I'm not doing this. I feel pretty stupid though that I allowed people to trick me though, to make me think that they cared about me. And that's the part that hurts. Is you allow people to, you think really genuinely care about you, come in and just take and disrupt your whole entire life. I was doing okay by myself. I didn't need to feel like I should have never did it. I should have never turned on people and did that for the sake of people that was ungrateful. But I know who is now and who isn't. And I thank you all for being my true ride or dies. I'm sorry, guys. I think I am a little too tired to be doing this. I've been emotional and then worked really hard at the restaurants type, so I'm pretty tired. But I love y'all, and I thank y'all for coming in and listening to me. I'm just tired of all this trouble and chaos. Like I said, once again, if they want to back up and leave it alone, I'll leave it alone. But if they want to keep it up, I'll keep it up. Do I have receipts? I certainly do. But I just ain't got much energy to put into this anymore. They're not even worth the energy anymore. Shut up, Ronald. Ronald, you're so mean. I'm sure he's actually lost a lot of weight lately. She's not very big at all anymore. Love you, Biscuit. Love you all. And that's how it plays out, y'all. And I'm not asking for grace from anybody else. I'm just, I was dumb, but that's just the way it plays. Thank you all for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for loving me and listening to me. God bless y'all.
Jamie's got a channel, y'all. It's the talk of the town. She spills all the tea when the sun's going down. From the latest YouTube drama to the tricks of the trade, on these YouTube streets, that's where legends are made. She's got a smile like sunshine, owns the best spot to eat. Her restaurant's the place where all the locals meet. From cooking up the best ribs to dishing out the dirt, Jankie's Kitchen's famous, her business never hurts. She's got a smile like sunshine, owns the best spot to eat. Her restaurant's the place where all the locals meet. From cooking up the best ribs to dishing out the dirt, Jankie's Kitchen's famous, her business never hurts. Jankie's on YouTube, keeping it real. Gossiping, cooking, that's her deal. Fights with Big Mama, but it's all in fun. She's our star, only one. Now Big Mama's got a temper, but love ain't far behind. When they're butting heads, it's a sight to find. But when the smoke clears and the beef is all done, they're closer than ever, just laughing in the sun. Now Big Mama's got a temper, but love ain't far behind. When they're butting heads, it's a sight to find. But when the smoke clears and the beef is all done, you're closer than ever, just laughing in the sun. So tune in every evening, you don't want to miss the latest spicy rumors in a secret dish. From her kitchen to your table, she's serving all the best in Jankie's world.